Right, let's see. Are we up and running? What's going on here now? Hang on a moment. How do I get rid of that again? This thing here. Hang on a minute. Something's happened here again. I don't want that. How do I get rid of that again? Refresh this. Hold on. That's better. Right, I think we're there now. Evening all. Give us a thumbs up underneath as per usual if it's working. Oh, marvellous. Right, let's see who's there. Sam, hello, hello. Elaine, Roger, good evening. Peter N. Paul M. Peter and Stella. Peter C. Simon, good evening, good evening. Right, cool. Seems to be working. Right. Just a quickie, really. Right, so photographs, been busy the past couple of days, photographing, doing descriptions, editing photographs, uploading photographs, and so on and so forth. So I think I've done all the wall machines for the auction. You know, nice big clear pictures of the mechs, the description, etc. I think I've done all the wall machines and some of the bandits. So tomorrow's project is finish off the bandits and possibly make a start on the floor standing stuff. And then hopefully by Friday night, all the descriptions will be done. All the pictures will be done. At least the machines. There's spare parts and coins and things to do. They'll probably won't get until next week. So panic not. Then weekend's project is a big video again. So that's my job for the next few days. So we're kind of on target at the minute. I don't like saying that because then something always goes wrong. But yes, at the moment, it's all looking good to have the catalogue done for kind of Monday as per usual. Get it all uploaded with a video of all the machines, etc. So yeah, that's good. If you've still got bits and bobs to collect from the steam engine auction, still seems to be a few engines and bits and bobs knocking around. I'll be at the warehouse Saturday and Sunday for a bit each day as well when I'm not editing videos. So get in touch, get your stuff collected because it's in the bloody way. I need it gone. Yeah, there we are. Right, am I doing a walk around video? Yes. I think messages crossed there with what I was just saying. Yeah, so filming and editing that across the weekend, all being well. Yeah, all the stuff that's playable. Obviously, there's a few restoration projects this time which don't play, obviously, but again, you know, I can stick them on video and give you an idea of what they're like, what needs doing to them, etc. But yeah, pretty good selection of stuff. So the plan will be to get all that uploaded, at least the machines uploaded to Easy Live Monday, I should think. Then it might not be till Tuesday, Wednesday, when the spare parts and a few books. There's a lot of coins this time, etc. get uploaded, but you know, there's no desperate to bid on those in a hurry, is there? As long as you can get your claws into bidding for the machines early part of the week, that's good. Plus it gets them on the searches so people can find them, etc. Collect the Hughes machine Friday or Saturday. Hughes machine? Did you buy a Hughes machine? I can't remember. Oh yes, that Hughes machine. Yes, definitely. I seem to have got a spare high top. Somebody dropped a high top off. I can't remember whose it is. If you've dropped a high top off and it's not showing up on here yet, then let me know because it was probably yours. I don't know how I've managed to lose a high top. Well, rather have a spare high top, I should say. I haven't lost it. Just can't remember whose it is. It's my age. I think someone was loading it in while I was doing something else, and probably the phone rang, and I was trying to do 101 jobs at once as usual. And I must have written it on a bit of paper, but I can't find a bit of paper. So yeah, somebody will claim it, no doubt. I have lost a Laughing Sailor, but that's my own one, so that's a slightly different problem. Losing a Laughing Sailor is Quite an achievement, you might think. It's quite a big thing to lose, but there we are. It's somewhere, and I don't know where it is. That's when I was writing a list of things for my auction. And I'm thinking, where have I put a laughing sailor? Strange. Easily done, losing laughing sailors, yeah. The only thing I can think of, it must be sideways somewhere in some storage on a pallet rack rather than stood upright, because I can't remember even seeing the top of it. Although most of my storage places are full, you kind of stand on tippy toes usually and look over and figure out what's in there. You never can't physically get to it, but yeah, that's somewhere. So that's that. Right, now what else was I going to tell you? Meetups, yes. If you go on the Coldcorn Northern Meetups, details are there if you haven't seen already. I'll put a link in the, oops, I would have put a copy it. Put it in here, in the chat, like so. coldcorn.uk/events. Details are there for Northern Meetup, 13th, 14th September. I will, in a week or so's time, probably get the auction out of the way. And I'll put a little form on here, if you can let us know then which days you're coming, so we can have a rough idea of numbers. And also, particularly if you're staying, joining us Saturday evening for a meal near Woodbank at the pub. And then we'll try and book a table or 2 or 3 or however many we need, so we can all sit together for a meal. Lovely pub, been there a few times now. Fantastic views out across the whatever it is, moors, I suppose it must be. So yeah, there's a link there for the premiere. Somebody said there was, not far away, who was it who booked at the Travelodge, which is about half the price of the premiere. Typical. There's one about 7 miles away, I think somebody said they booked there. So have a search around. If you find any good hotel deals, let me know, and I can always stick them up on the page here to let other people know. Andrew says, sorry I'm late on parade. Well, we'll let you off this time. Must try harder next time. Yeah, so that's where we're at with events. Oops, let's go back to here. Then collectible sale, there's various bits in, but I've not done any more on that yet. That'll be 10th of August. Don't forget, closing date for that is the well, I say the 27th, this Saturday realistically isn't a viewing day. So if you're coming to view the slot machine sale, if you've got collectible bits you want to drop off at the same time, you can do. Then that will be closing date then, Saturday the 26th. For viewing. This sale then, will be the last collectible sale for probably a year, I reckon, because I've got so many other auctions in the pipeline waiting to be done, stuff in storage of other people's and mine. We've got that sort of lost arcade collection to sell off. That'll be an auction, hope to do that October time, I think. My stuff auction, at least one auction of. Another 2 or 3 auctions of stuff I need to clear of my own, and then various other people's stuff or other stuff that's in as well. So it's a busy year ahead, as well as doing the bi-monthly machine sales. So we'll carry on obviously with the bi-monthly machine sales, accepting entries for coin-op stuff and related, but I'm calling a halt on the other sales so I can catch up basically. So there we are. Smashing. If you've got any questions on this lot, as I say, so the descriptions are done pretty much on all the wall machines, I think, and like the little countertop stuff. Having just clicked on one I haven't done the details of yet, but I will do obviously. And as I say, tomorrow's job is trying to get all the bandits done. And then the floor standing stuff on Friday. Video at the weekend. Super. Any questions? Anybody need to know anything? Fire away. So that's where we're at the moment. It's yeah, some nice stuff. Just gonna need to remember who's the stray high top is. It'll come to me. I'll think, oh yeah, I know whose it is. So there we are. Anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so at the moment. So viewing, as I say, Saturday the 26th. Might do it a bit earlier again. I've kind of shifted a little bit earlier last time because it gets so warm in the warehouse. Sort of in the middle of the day if it's a sunny weekend. We'll see what the weather's doing. But to the usual sort of time, sort of late morning to lunchtime. Come and have a look if you feel like it. Otherwise, I think that's it. It's just a short, sharp one tonight, really, just to keep you all posted. And I shall go and carry on doing more stuff. I was just doing a little bit more programming on version 4 of the Colcon site, which I do a little bit of every now and again as I think of things that need doing. I'm completely rewriting the website basically, so I'm trying to do it in a logical fashion. So it will look the same pretty much. It'll work the same. There'll be extra features added in and things that need to be reprogrammed for new features that are coming soon. Like, well, I've reprogrammed it so I can do the new features. But yeah, various things that people have asked for, ideas over the years, different things. Things like price graphs and things. So if you look on, I don't know, let's go to our old favourite of Brian's 11s is. That's what we like to look at usually, isn't it? Brian's 11s is. Here we go. So yes, I'm going to redo this bit especially. At the moment, all the extra photographs pile off down here, and if you're looking for photographs of a particular one, instead of having, you know, if there's 3 photographs of this lot, instead of having the 3 there, they're down here somewhere, which isn't very helpful. And also I want to chart all the prices over the years. There's a graph so you can see if they're going up or down or whatever they're doing. That's another thing to do, and possibly index link them as well is another idea, because, you know, prices, especially when you get the older prices, like 20, what have we got down here, to 2011, well, £280. You think, oh, that was cheap, but of course £280 in 2011 is equivalent to what today? So as well as putting the actual hammer price there, I'll do it including the premium, because some of these premiums are not right. Because we did special deals on auctions and things, etc. They just all go down at 10 as standard on here. So do it in premium inclusive prices, i.e. the prices people actually paid for them, which is the important bit, and then an index linked or inflation adjusted price, if that makes sense, which is all quite complicated, but yeah, should be doable. As if I haven't got anything else to do. But that might be quite interesting and useful. Probably double, yeah, probably is double. But by giving that inflation adjusted price, that gives you the real, you know, real graph line of what prices are doing. At least on things where we've got lots of prices, like 11s or I don't know, what else we've got a lot more, you know, things we sell a lot of. Jennings Governor or something like that, probably. There's probably loads of prices. Obviously, if we've only did one, it's not quite so relevant, is it? But yeah, 63 Governor prices, so they start off at, you know, that odd one. It's in the wrong place for some reason. Something else to fix on my jobs list. Yeah, 2012 there, £575. The last one we sold was, you know, 13 years later, £940. But as you say, those prices, are they about the same? I don't know without doing the sums on it. Maybe they are. But it'd be useful tool, I think. Then as I add in back in the older auction prices from back at Huntington days and right back from the start, going back 30 years of data I've got, all that's going to be typed in because I haven't got it on computer, unfortunately. It's all hard copy in old auction catalogues and all the old auction sheets, etc. But that will make it even more interesting. And then when I put all my auction data in, then we can start on other auctions. I've got auction catalogues going back 50 years probably of stuff. So again, be interesting to pull some of them up, add them in, and see what that tells us. All good stuff. He said, bought my first all-win for a fiver in 1970. Yeah, so what's a fiver in 1970? I don't know what that's equivalent to now, but we can kind of work that stuff out. Because, I mean, it sounds silly cheap, doesn't it, a fiver? But a fiver in 1970 was equivalent to about what today? Don't know. You know, 1970 you could buy a brand new car for like 800 quid or something, couldn't you? That's why when people say things like that, it sounds great, but what is it? What is it equivalent to? That's what we need to know. So there we are. Anyway, so working all that. Now and again, when I get bored of sitting here editing photographs and things, I have to do something else for half an hour sometimes, just to unfry my brain slightly. So I'm doing that in the background. Super. I think that's it for now then. I shall finish my cup of tea and carry on. So Friday night video, yeah, should be good for Friday night, I think. As I say, hoping to have the bulk of the catalogue, descriptions and photographs done by Friday night. At least for all the machines. So yeah, I best crack on, hadn't I? Right, see you then. Nighty night.